Welcome everyone to the Life of an eBay Seller, the summer edition of this podcast. Now, Life of an eBay Seller, in this podcast we're going to be exploring which ways you can profit with eBay itself and why should you even bother with it. Some people think that eBay is not a great way for you to make money. They're totally wrong. The reason for that is quite simple. They just didn't take the time to research, figure out what items are actually selling. They're not concentrating on their niche. But in this podcast itself, we're going to be concentrating on one specific thing, and it is called arbitrage. What is arbitrage? It is the practice of taking advantage of a price difference between two or more different markets, then striking a deal, taking a look at the imbalance of one product, and of course making more money by selling it in a different kind of market. Who does this? For example, this is called pure capitalism. In capitalism, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Taking profits is a good thing. Selling something in a profit is the way that you make money online. You're bringing convenience to people, and therefore you can charge them more. In fact, you can charge whatever you want for the product that you're selling. That's the way free capitalism actually works. When you're selling a product for the amount of money that you're selling, there's always going to be competition, which means that even if you're selling something for $100 and the same exact product is selling for $10, which one you think is going to win? Definitely the $10 product, if everything else is the same in both of them. Now, let me give you an example. Take a look at all the stuff that you have in your house. Take a look at where it's actually made. Lots of stuff is made in China. The reason for that is quite simple. To make something in China, it's much more cheaper to make it in another country than to make it in the United States, where you have to pay people a lot more money to make the same identical kind of product. Now, this big difference between how much it costs to create the product is taking and making the business more expensive in one location versus another one. That's why a lot of companies like to outsource the product from China and build the product over there and then sell it in the United States for more money. For example, let's take a look at a company such as Nike. What they do, they make t-shirts, they make shoes, they make all kinds of other sports equipment. We're going to be using t-shirt as an example. For them to create a t-shirt probably cost them less than 50 cents to create the same exact t-shirt. Now, if you're going to be buying the same identical thing somewhere else, such as for example in United States, it's going to cost you a lot more money now because this t-shirt has a trademark on it that is actually called Nike. Now, with Nike having a t-shirt that is trademark, it means that the company itself can legally sell it in this market. And they own all the legal rights to it. So you can't go about and claim your Nike and sell it and make money. No, you can't really do that. But if you find used Nike t-shirt or you bought it from somewhere else pretty cheap, such as an authorized resale, such as Macy's or Walmart, or such as a different kind of location, if it is the right kind of a product, if he is an authorized reseller, so the item itself is not a fake copy, you can definitely go about and resell it for more money because you bought it on sale. It's up to you to go and resell it and make money using arbitrage. So that is one example of arbitrage right there. Now, if you want to make even more amount of money, you gotta go and find a source where the same exact product is selling much cheaper without a brand name on it, because brand name makes this product much more expensive. Having a brand name on a product means it has been licensed, and it's much harder for you to sell licensed products sometimes than the product that is not. And you can find wholesale products that are not licensed and you can resell them for more cash. Now, arbitrage itself is the act of the difference between the item itself being very cheap and then reselling it for more money. You can do this even on garage sales. You go on a garage sale, you find the same identical product much cheaper. You can go tomorrow and list it on eBay, make profit, then take the profit, invest it back in the business, find another product and resell it, and so on. This is using capitalism. This is for you to start to make money. You do this one time, you do it a few times, you start making a lot of times, it becomes business. It becomes a habit. You become good at it. And when you become good at it, you start to make money. It becomes a natural process for you. Now, some people will say, hey, I can't make any money online. I'm not good at making money. Think about it this way. It takes time to become an expert in something. It's not like, hey, I'm just going to do this. I don't have any training and I'm not making any money. It doesn't work this way. You gotta go and train yourself before you'll be able to make money with online arbitrage or with anything else for that matter. Some people go to school to become an engineer and it takes about 4 years of study. Some people can do it in 2. But they are going to school, they're learning about how to become one. With eBay itself, to become an eBay seller, you gotta learn from people who are really good at this, so you yourself can figure out how you can make profit with a very competitive marketplace. Now, this is not some place where there's only a few sellers over there and once you list an item, it's gonna automatically sell. It doesn't work this way. You gotta link the product up on eBay itself. But that's a whole different topic here. And in this video, we are really focusing on one specific thing, which is arbitrage and why you should actually do it. So with arbitrage itself, it's not a bad thing for you to hike up the price. The bad thing for you is to go about and not to give your client value. If they buy it from you, they want to get better service. So why your product that's going to cost $30 is better than the same identical product that costs 10? Why should you and why can you hike the price? The reason for that is simple. First off, you want to hike up the price because you're doing a lot of work to put this product in their hands. And at the same time, why should your product cost more although it's exactly identical to the same product that costs $10? Here's the reason. One thing, does somebody want to wait a whole month to get this product to their place? No. So if you're offering fast shipping, you already have a reason why they should buy from you. Another reason is convenience. If you have everything else listed in your eBay shop and it's all listed at the same exact place, if somebody goes in there and buys like 5 or 6 products right away and gets all of them shipped nicely and packed and gets it to you at the same exact time, that's convenience for them. They would rather do business with you than somebody else. And plus, it saves them time. They don't have to go to 5 or 6 different locations just to find the same identical product. This is why selling niche products is such a great idea. You are concentrating on a very small area, but you're doing such a great job here that people want to buy the same product from you and not from someone else. They trust you way more than someone else who just opened a shop and is selling it much cheaper. In fact, sometimes they will not be buying it from someone else who is selling the same products cheaper because they don't trust them. They think their cheaper product is actually worse than your product, although both products are identical. This is the way how you take advantage of online arbitrage, and this is the way how you go about and take advantage in a very competitive capitalistic marketplace such as eBay itself. If you like this video and you want to see more of it, make sure to subscribe to this channel because this is the podcast and I do this often. Anyways, if you have any questions or anything else you want to ask me, make sure to put in the link below. Put in any comments and also give this video a thumbs up. See you in another video.